I think that one of the things that people want to know is, why are we doing this? What's important about this work, and why would a group of organizations come together and form a coalition in Coos County?
It's a moral imperative. The coalition is there to help the community build that solid foundation for all the children in the community.
And there is economics that prove that this actually works. If we can invest in our future workforce, which is our children, that could have a huge impact on the future of Coos County. Coos County has actually a reputation for having organizations that work well together, but we never talk to each other about how could we actually, if we took a step back, how could we actually change the outcome for children in Coos County. The reason that we came together around this idea was the research that's out there about early brain development and how important it is to work with young children as early as possible. So it was sort of like an aha moment where we said, you know, we could really change the trajectory for kids in this county if we all came together, if we identify some specific goals, and we all work towards those goals at the same time.
An infant is born with tremendous brain potential, millions and millions and millions of neurons, more neurons than at any other time in their life. Think of it like a web or a net in the baby's brain, all these pathways connecting. Now, a baby who's getting optimal stimulation, that baby's going to build that really strong neural connection, and hopefully that baby will continue as he or she grows to be in environments that promote neural pathways because they can continue to be built.
And early childhood experiences will change the chemistry in their brain for the rest of their life. The earlier we can intervene, the more of a difference we can make.
It's the idea that a brain is like a house. It's like building a house. If you start out with really solid foundations, then it's easier to build that house. If you have a house with shaky foundations or bad wiring or bad plumbing, to go back in and fix that is costlier, more time-consuming, and harder. So the coalition can play different roles in helping the family to create that solid brain architecture that's going to really serve the child well for the rest of his or her life.
So the idea is that these organizations will be coming together to really work on very specific things that will support building the brain architecture for young children. And so we're doing that in a couple of different ways. One is to make sure that every child is developing on track. So we're doing different kinds of screening early on to make sure that children are developing on track and we can track that development over time. The other area that we're focusing on is evidence-based curricula. And what that means is that our caregivers and our home visitors, people who are interacting with families and children, are using strategies and ways of working that have already been proven to be successful by research. We haven't done that before. So that's what we're going on.
If you look at Heckman and other economists who do studies about the value of early childhood, they'll tell you that for every dollar you spend on early childhood, you save $7 in the long run.
Now, how that return is measured is social benefits. So children who experience this program were more likely to complete high school, less likely to be incarcerated. Those provide a benefit by cost savings to society.
Really what we're trying to do is create a coordinated system in Coos County that focuses on children 0 to 6. There's only 1,500 kids under the age of 6 in Coos County. We really could touch each one of those 1,500 kids if we thought about it.
think what we all want to do is to leave the North Country as a stronger, healthier place. And that's a strength of the North Country, is working together. We've got a lot of problems, but what we do well is we work together.
My personal hope is that Coos County is going to become known as the best place to raise children in New Hampshire.